Small businesses in the Algoma area have been a huge part of our community. Now is the time to show our support for them. From local markets to retail stores, music venues, and restaurants, small businesses make up the backbone of our community. So go on, embrace all they have to offer by shopping, dining, listening, and loving local. Visit ssmcoc.com to learn more or to join the Chamber today. First Local, supported by Maker North, 3D printing, laser cutting, 3D design, education, prototyping, and more. Maker North, whatever it takes.
Hi, can I take your order? Hello?
Oh, hey. Wait, what was the question?
Let me guess. One driving high combo, extra baked?
No. Could I get a burger with a side of fries?
Think you're a better driver when you're high? Think again. If you smoked weed, wait at least 4 hours before getting behind the wheel, or don't drive at all if you're new to it, have eaten it, or if you've mixed it with alcohol.
Imagine knowing about incidents, closures, and roadwork all before starting your trip. Ontario 511 lets you know before you go. You can get real-time information directly from the Ministry of Transportation, because the more you know, the easier it is for you to go. And spend the time doing the things that matter most.
Superior Adult Learning provides free one-on-one support to help you reach your goals. Improve your reading, writing, and math skills, become more independent, and increase your employability. Visit www.superioral.ca to get started now. Superior Adult Learning is looking for volunteers who want to make a difference in our community and help others reach their full potential. In only a few hours a week, you can help our learners achieve their goals and set them on a path towards a successful, independent future. Visit www.superioral.ca to get started now.
It's not always this obvious when young people need help. For 30 years, we've shown up for youth. With your donation, you can too.
Good morning and welcome to First Local. It is Wednesday, hump day.
Yes.
Picture that
Yes.
camel or dromedary, whatever that commercial
It's
was.
also wet day.
Oh, I know.
We have
The
a lot of rain coming. Actually, there's watches and warnings all over Lake Superior today. We fall into the heavy rain.
Okay.
Thunder Bay falls into the heavy snow. We're getting 15 centimeters of snow. Well, actually seeing rain and then snow. So we're just going to stay on the rain side today. But I'll give you all those details coming up.
Yes.
Also, speaking of things coming down, we're gas prices. Like, what's going on with gas prices? Because, like, Gen 7 leads the pack here. What is it? I can't read that. 157?
157.9.
157.9.
Yeah.
Canadian Tire at 164.
Okay.
I believe Big Arrow in Garden River is in the 150s, the high 150s. But the other ones are 172, 173 still. Just don't know what's going on with those prices, why they're so high still. But hey, if you want to save some money, go to Gen
Gas
7.
Buddy is your friend, is what I'm learning. You
Yes.
guys really follow it carefully. I've never really, can't say I've ever popped it myself, but I might start because, you know, I was talking about grocery shopping yesterday, and I used to, you know, really allocate a lot of my time and shopping dollars to Walmart, but now it's that critical decisioning between, like, okay, do I spend the gas to go to Walmart, or do I take the hit in prices and just go to Metro because it's closer, you know? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. No matter where you go, food prices are high.
Gross.
Right? I mean, you could fit $100 in one of those carry-on things, like within seconds.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
That's my favorite. I just came in for a few things. $135 later.
Yeah.
Ka-ching.
What else going on?
What else is going on? Well, you don't want me to talk about this item.
Yeah, we can't talk about the lottery
Can't
yet.
talk about that.
Because we got to check the ticket yet.
We've got a canine heavy show today. We've got a couple of dog
we?
stories right off the top.
Oh, yes,
yeah.
we do. Yes,
When we
some
get
good
to
ones. Yeah.
all the news.
All the news, yes. Also, Colette Linden is standing by. She's talking with the Sioux, Michigan mayor.
Don Gerrie.
Gerrie.
I said well, I won't even go there because that might be.
So we have that
Yeah.
coming up as well. So stick around for that to see
Well,
what.
it's because he commented. He
well,
popped, he was
and
watching
he
and
made
he
himself
commented.
onto the show, and we'll see.
So
you know what's going on between the two Sioux. So we'll find that out pretty soon. I have your weather,
Yes.
and Heidi's got all the news.
all the news. All right. Okay. So as promised, a couple of canine stories right off the top. So at approximately 8:45 last night, Sault Fire Service did receive a call for service near the city's east end. Upon arrival at Bellevue Park, firefighters were made aware of two dogs that had gone into the river. They quickly located one dog running on the ice, and the owner successfully was able to call that dog back into his possession. The other dog, what appeared to be a golden retriever, was then located, clinging to the edge of an ice shelf. So Water Rescue 1, which is the fire rescue boat, was deployed and was en route to the scene, while firefighters did stand on shore illuminating the pup and calling to it. It was deemed too dangerous to put a firefighter on the ice, obviously this time of year, right? So waiting for the boat was the decision, and before the boat could get to the scene, the dog gave one last strong effort and was able to pull itself up onto the ice shelf. So the firefighters called the dog to shore, covered it, first with firefighters' bunker gear, then blankets. They also administered oxygen using the rescue kit that they have on hand for animals. By 9:15, so within a half an hour, both dogs were back with their grateful owner, and firefighters were getting ready to clear the scene. So happy ending there, great. Second canine-related story. So at about 1:30 yesterday afternoon, Sault Fire Services responded to a fire in the downtown core. So we're talking about the 300 block of Wellington Street East. Heavy smoke was seen coming from, the back window of a dwelling. Firefighters were able to gain access after breaking down the front door of the structure, then proceeded up the steps to the top floor to combat the flames. They set up the ventilation in the front of the residence, broke some windows in the back to help clear the smoke. There appeared to be no injuries. According to people who exited the structure as well as neighbors, no one remained inside. We do have video as well as pictures on our website, so We seem to be having some technical issues here, so you can go to the website at siouxonline.com to get a smoother viewing experience. Now, we did get an update. So according to Aaron Gravel, the public education officer for the Sault Fire Services, a firefighter was injured during yesterday's incident. An injury occurred. The individual has been transported to Sault Area Hospital. It was believed in that moment, and we have no information indicating anything to the contrary. It is believed that it was not a serious injury, and we will respect the privacy of the individual and not make any further comment. That, of course, once again, coming from Aaron Gravel, who is the public education officer for the Sault Fire Services. Some of the people who did escape was a couple with a dog. So that seems to be missing from the story. I did speak to you about that, Dan, but anyway, yes, some of the people who were evacuated from the building were two individuals and a dog, so good. Okay, now before we get to Craig and all of his weather-related whatever, today is supposed to be warm, but there's going to be a lot of rain, and correspondingly, April showers that can bring the Mayflowers also bring a risk of flooding. So especially when, as is predicted for today, a lot of rain falls in a short period of time. So looking then, and Craig will give us more details, low pressure system approaching the area from the south. As much as potentially 30 millimeters of rain is forecast over the afternoon and into the evening. Wow, this is kind of stepping on you, isn't it?
A little bit.
Well, okay, well, I'm trying to summarize. Special weather statement is in effect. I'll let Craig tell you for what areas, as well what the hazards are, what the timing is, and what the discussion around it could be. All right, for more details on that, we're going over to Craig now.
Okay, so we are, as I said, looking for a wet day today. We're dry at the moment. We're still waiting for that first band of showers to come in. Around 10 o'clock this morning, we can expect to see the showers start. But the heavy showers will start around 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, and then kind of last for most of the afternoon and evening. So let's take a look at your live look outside. We are looking at the American side right now of the International Bridge. Can't quite make out what that is. The Sault Locks, yeah. So, yeah, I mean, the camera's a little shaky right now because we are seeing some brisk easterly winds, which is a sign that the low is still to our west, so it is marching its way up. And I also saw a little bit of pink sky in the east this morning, which is indicative of some nasty weather heading our way. Let's take a look at your 12-hour forecast for today. We are currently sitting at 5 degrees. We can expect those showers to begin in the next couple of hours. They're going to last most of our day today. We have a little bit of flurry activity for the evening, only because we're hovering around the freezing mark. I don't anticipate any accumulation from snow. It's just going to be wet snow if it does fall, and it's going to fall during the overnight, so we don't have to worry about that. Even the evening temperature, not bad at 4 degrees. We are going to hold on to those fairly warmish temperatures for the next little while. We'll give you the 3-day forecast coming up and the 7-day. Right?
Well, there you have it. Okay. I'm instructed that I have the opportunity to bring you one more story. So what does come up next in the roster is that the Ford government is expected today to lay out its plan to expand the rollout of fourth doses of the COVID-19 vaccine amid rising hospitalizations in the province. So yesterday, Christine Elliott, the health minister, said the province plans to offer booster doses to people's ages 60 and over, and that more details, of course, would come out today. Fourth doses are already available to long-term care and retirement home residents, as well as to those who are immunocompromised. What she said is that our medical advisors have recommended that we go to 60 to provide an added level of protection to the residents of Ontario. And the National Advisory Committee on Immunization has said that provinces and territories should prepare to offer fourth doses in the coming weeks, prioritizing those who are 80 years old and older and residents in long-term care. It is said that Ontario is in a sixth wave of COVID. Doctors and public health experts continue to warn that Ontario is in the midst of the sixth wave of the virus, and the province is not doing enough to bring the latest wave under control. And this is coming from Dr. Michael Warner, a critical care doctor at Michael Garron Hospital. He called on the province then to do a better job in explaining the situation to people. He said, in Ontario, we are in a sixth wave. I don't know how bad this is going to be, but it's happening. Right now, the government is pretending it isn't happening. The chief medical officer of health of the province is nowhere to be found. The province's chief medical health officer, Dr. Kieran Moore, last held a press conference on March 9th when he announced most mask mandates were being lifted as of March 21st, except for public transit, healthcare settings such as hospitals and long-term care homes. So Christine Elliott, as well as Premier Doug Ford, have said that the province anticipated the spike in cases as public health measures were lifted. She did say yesterday it's not unanticipated that this would happen. This is something that when you're opening up the province to the degree that we have, and with the transmissibility of this virus, that we expected to see the numbers increase. So we will continue to monitor the numbers. They are always posted to our website, although I don't always bring them to you here on the show. All right, so now we're going to take a break so that you can listen to the words of our sponsors. You will hear from Superior Adult Learning, inviting everybody to set some adult literacy goals, particularly with the announcement of their new senior-focused programming designed to increase the level of digital literacy. So reach out to Wendy and Pat at Superior Adult Learning. They can help you set those goals, and then they can work with you one-on-one to help you reach them. As well, you will hear from the Chamber, once again, inviting everybody to do all things local. Support your local businesses in this time of recovery. Shop local, dine local, play local, dance local, do all the things local. And in the interim, go fill your cup, come on back. When you do come back, we have Colette talking to Don Gerrie, who's the mayor of Sault, Michigan, about, a lot of things that perhaps the Twin Sauts could get together now that some of the restrictions have been lifted. So do come back. Superior Adult Learning provides free one-on-one support to help you reach your goals. Improve your reading, writing, and math skills, become more independent, and increase your employability. Visit www.superioral.ca to get started now. Shop local, dine local, listen local, love local. Small businesses in the Algoma area have been a huge part of our community. Now is the time to show our support for them. From local markets to retail stores, music venues, and restaurants. Small businesses make up the backbone of our community. So go on, embrace all they have to offer by shopping, dining, listening, and loving local. Visit ssmcoc.com to learn more or to join the Chamber today. Good morning and welcome back. Thank you for coming back. Hopefully you have your requisite amount of caffeine. I'm dangerously low, so I'm pacing myself. Okay, minimum wage then, eh, Mike? Okay, you know what? Yesterday it was announced that Minister McNaughton indicated that the next increase to the provincial minimum wage was being implemented as of October 1st. So here's a clip from that.
Today, I'm pleased to announce Ontario is raising the general minimum wage to $15.50 per hour starting on October 1st, 2022. This 8% increase in 1 year will help workers keep up with rising inflation. It's one more way we're fighting for everyday people and delivering real positive change for over 700,000 workers in communities right across our province. This third raise in 1 year builds on our government's increase to $15 an hour in January 2022, when we joined labor leaders and announced we were also removing the lower minimum wage rate for liquor servers.
Surface, good news. I feel compelled to question how businesses that are just reopening are going to be able to manage this. I also have questions with the ever-increasing cost of groceries, gas, living, whether or not this increase is going to really mean that much. So that's really all I'm permitted to say. These are the opinions of Heidi, not necessarily those of Superior Media or any of my teammates. Just questions. So, with all of these promises being made and, elections looming on the horizon, good to keep asking questions, I think. Okay, enough about that. One other item that I will take care of, over the weekend, Algoma Public Health did report 2 COVID-19 related deaths, and then in addition to those 2 more were confirmed on Monday. Out of respect for the families, of course, no further details are being shared in this moment, and death count locally now stands at 46. Once again, the COVID numbers, although we don't always bring them to you on the show, are posted daily, Monday to Friday, on our website at siouxonline.com. Algoma Public Health is no longer reporting COVID-related data over the weekend. So once again, Monday to Friday, you can usually find them later in the afternoon, anywhere between 2:30 to 3:30. All right, so there you have it. Now, as I had said to you earlier when Craig was on with me, last week, Don Gerrie, the mayor of Sault Ste. Marie, Michigan, was watching the show, and he did make comment specifically after Colette interviewed Matt Shoemaker in his announcement to run for mayor. So, and Don Gerrie had asked, if there were any plans to go back to collaboration and joint projects with Sault, Michigan. So we did follow up, we did book the interview, and Colette absolutely rocked it. So she's here today to give us the chat with Don Gerrie. So Colette, over to you.
Thanks, Heidi. I understand that a very distinguished member of Sault Ste. Marie, Michigan made a comment on your show not too long ago, so we have him in today. Why not bring him in? Mayor Don Gerrie, welcome.
Well, good morning.
How are you today?
Pleasure to be here. Oh, it's awesome. Thank you.
We were just...
I appreciate that. I watched one of your interviews, and I do watch your podcasts, and had a couple questions for your mayoral candidate. So.
Oh, okay, good. We love those relationships, and that's exactly why we're here today, is to discuss those relationships, pre-pandemic, post-pandemic, something pandemic, but we're not going to go too far into that pandemic. But over the weekend, restrictions were lifted. Tell me about what you guys could tell from those restrictions that were lifted and how it helped your city as well as ours.
Well, we certainly welcomed it because it's been a long time coming. I think that everything could get back together safely. I personally saw a lot more aerial plates on this side, and you could tell that the retail shopping was a bit more vibrant. So really was fun to see, and I did watch Facebook, and I see that a lot of people from Sault Ste. Marie, Michigan had gone to Sault Ste. Marie, Ontario too. So it's nice to see that cooperation back and forth starting to open up again without so many restrictions.
Absolutely. And I can tell our producer Mike was there. I know he was gearing up. He was ready to go on Friday. He was tying up his shoelace and saying we're going. So I know that many people, you did say you saw a lot of Canadian flags, so that's fantastic.
Yep.
About our relationships, we've had a close one over the years, not with just our community members traveling over the river, but also with the politicians. So tell me what this upcoming election in October means to you as a mayor and what it means to your city and your community.
So I was watching the interview with one of your mayoral candidates, and I am interested to see what type of thoughts that they have on the relationship with Sault Ste. Marie, Michigan. We have, as you said, a long time been partners. We have family members in Sault Ste. Marie, Ontario, and lots of friends, and we've had a very, very good relationship. I think we're one of the only border communities that actually had joint city council, city commission meetings to transact business and relay information to both the council and the commission. And we really enjoyed that. And then every year we would get together to celebrate the holiday, Christmas, and we would rotate between our side and their side. So obviously we haven't had a lot of interaction in the last 2 years because of COVID. And I feel that the relationship, has separated, strained a little bit, but I'm really looking forward to getting back together, getting both council and commission together and working together cooperatively. One of the goals that I had when I was elected mayor 3 years ago was to increase all the partnerships that our community has regionally, and on the top of that list was Sault Ste. Marie, Ontario. You have size, you have diversity, and you have a lot of things that we don't. But then on the other hand, we have a lot of things that you don't. So we can cooperate together. We've had memorandums of understanding with your economic development groups. We've had MOUs with your fire departments so that we could assist either side if we needed to. We've had a lot of opportunities, and prior to COVID, we had been talking with the mayor and the council about us participating maybe in your parades and some of the recognition events so that, we could be more intertwined with our international community. So I really, we're looking forward to that. And we hope that the people that get elected to office have that feeling of, getting to know our international community better.
Thank you so much, Mr. Mayor. And, you're absolutely right with us, our two cities being so close and in international relationships. And I didn't realize there were so many MOUs formed. But a quite interesting one with the fire department. That was obviously, if anything extensive would happen, you would need assistance, and so would we. So
Absolutely.
That's a very good point.
Yep. You've got a lot of equipment on your side that could assist us and vice versa, and we have expertise. And I know that our security forces, police forces have worked together just in case, they work together on exercises just in case there were any type of incident against the Americas, United States or Canada, so that, we work together from that perspective too. So
yeah,
there's just more that brings us together than pulls us apart. And we are part of that international community. And it's, I'm from my house, it's less than 2 miles to Canada. So it's really a unique opportunity, I think. And
yeah, absolutely.
In our area.
The Coast Guard, obviously, we would work closely with them as well. I did read that, did you implement a new area or recreational center or something for the U.S. Coast Guard on your end most recently? Or some
we
type
have,
of
Lake Superior State University has a new center that you might be able to see on the east end of our powerhouse, which is called the Center for Freshwater Research Excellence.
Okay.
And U.S. Coast Guard has a new agency that will be headquartered upstairs in that area, and it'll bring some, it's really kind of unique, and it's new, and it has to do with the safety of our waterways and pollution and so on. So, and we can get you more information on that. I'm not, it's exciting, and it's fluid. It's just starting to move forward. So the commitments were just made. So we're very excited about that, and very excited about Lake Superior State University's involvement. So.
That's excellent. Maybe one day you can come in and sit beside me in this studio.
I would love to. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Okay, it's time to throw back to the first local show. Back to you, Heidi.
Thanks, Colette, and thanks, of course, to Mayor Don Gerrie for making time to speak with us about, his hopes for the future as we usher in a new municipal government. Okay, we are now going to be blessed with some really good weather information from Craig, right, Craig?
Well, Heidi, it looks like we have some heavy rain heading our way for today. Good news is probably going to put a nice dent in the snow that's left out there. Maybe get rid of some of those piles as well. And we're also going to see some half decent temperatures, though it will be a very wet day, at least going to be a wet day. Right now we're a little dry, but we will see this moisture head our way over the next couple of hours. It looks like it's going to start sometime around 10 o'clock this morning with just light stuff at first, and then it's going to intensify, and we'll show you that on radar in a bit. But this same system is also pushing up some snow towards the Thunder Bay area, and in fact the entire Great Lakes area is under some sort of a watch or warning or weather advisory from this system, because we are seeing some very heavy rain showers and some heavy snow showers to the north. This is what we look like as far as the satellite goes. You can see just where that moisture is coming up. Now we might get lucky later on this afternoon and work into this dry zone right here, which is normal with any low pressure system. But as it pushes through, we could see some showers tempering off later on in the afternoon. But right now, it looks like those heavy showers will begin around 2 p.m. and pretty much last till about 8 o'clock tonight. So be mindful of that. This is what we look like as far as temperatures go. Not bad. We're hoping to hit 8 degrees. We should actually. We're already at 5 degrees, 7 degrees in Wawa. We're all seeing some pretty half decent temperatures for today. Let's take a look now at the radar, and you can show you where that rain is. This is a future radar taking us up to about 10 o'clock this morning. And you can see some heavier bands and some light stuff at first. This yellow stuff, that is the heavy showers, which is expected to come in sometime around 2 p.m. and last for most of our day. Also, we're going to have to deal with some pretty brisk easterly winds as well. So this is what we look like for your day today. Just mainly cloudy at the moment. Temperature's not bad. We're going to see those temperatures pretty much hold steady for the whole day today as we see those showers come in. For Thursday, we will likely start with some showers and then see some partial clearing. Temperatures still holding pretty good. And then for Friday, we see another little weak system coming in for Friday night into Saturday. But right now, it's nothing really to worry about. But we are going to lose some snow definitely by Friday. Mark your words on that one. That is your weather right now. I'll be back in just a bit with your 7-day forecast. Let's send it right back to Heidi.
Well, at one time, I had heard that yellow was the color of hope. Now, apparently, it's the color of heavy rain in our springtime. So, but okay, it's all right. You know what? It's going to help us get rid of the rest of the snow. And pursuant to my abuse of Craig yesterday, we're not getting to 12 today. I only saw 9. So I was, 3-degree discrepancy. Anyway, I believe we're heading over into a break now, so you're going to hear from Jeep the Mac because it's going to be sunny on those days, May 4th and May 5th, or, well, that weekend anyway. Sorry if I messed that up. You can register. I do know this. You can register right up until noon on May the 2nd. So if you are a Jeep enthusiast and you would like to participate, do hop onto the website and connect with our friends in St. Ignace and be a part of this spectacular event that grows more spectacular with every year. When we come back, some news about the John Rhodes Center, some renovations planned, a summertime moon festival coming. I can't wait. And as well, factoids and social media. So if you have something to say, please do. Pop it in now and we will have a discussion live. Go fill your cup and come on back. Superior Adult Learning is looking for volunteers who want to make a difference in our community and help others reach their full potential. In only a few hours a week, you can help our learners achieve their goals and set them on a path towards a successful, independent future. Visit www.superioral.ca to get started now.
École publique Éco des Rapides, a place where your child can learn, grow, and be happy. Discover why more and more families are choosing École publique Éco des Rapides for their child. Register your child January 17th to the 21st at epedr.cspgno.ca. Parce que je vois grand.
Good morning and welcome back. As promised, we'll talk a little bit about the John Rhodes. It's a little bit of a cringy story. That's for our co-op students, Sophia. Cringy, using it. All right. So recently, parents have been discussing some issues that they have noticed. They have addressed the city about them, and what they're saying is they haven't received much of a response. So one parent, then, Tara, did reach out to Sue Online to express her frustration. What she did say to us is that there were 5 children at the pool who got cut from tiles at the John Rhodes pool, and many more children have gotten blisters and rashes. She said, I went with my daughter yesterday, who's 3.5. She now has blisters and rashes on her knees and feet. The John Rhodes, of course, is a public place for parents to bring their kids to have fun, and she expressed her frustration that kids are now getting hurt. She noted that her local moms group were up in arms about the issues that their kids were finding there. A lot of parents have called. They have complained, but according to this parent, nothing has been done. Our children are getting hurt in a place that is supposed to be fun and safe. So correspondingly, our reporter did reach out to the city to speak with City Communications Manager Tessa Vecchio for a response to the complaints. She was able to not only provide a response, but as well a timeline for the repairs. She noted that $60,000 to repair the tiles is only one of the renovations that has been planned for the John Rhodes. What she did say is the John Rhodes floor tile replacement was identified through the city's asset management process and approved during the 2022 budget process. So if you do go to the article on the website, we do actually have a screenshot capture of the budgetary allocation, the specific line items that are being provided to the John Rhodes. Tiles on the bottom of the pool may feel abrasive after dragging feet and swimming for a long period of time. Upgrades, this is of course going back to Tessa's comment now. Upgrades to the John Rhodes pool will be expedited this spring, which includes replacement of the pool tiles. So swimmers are welcome to use swim shoes, and posters will be placed in the locker rooms reminding users to please be cautious. So again, you can go to the website, you can see the specific budgetary allocations. SueOnline.com is where it's at. So, all right. And then, the Summer Moon Festival is returning June 21st through the 25th. And this is coming to us courtesy of the Sault Ste. Marie Indian Friendship Center, the Downtown Association, and the City of Sault Ste. Marie, intending to support local arts and cultural offerings for the community. So if you are an artist, an art connoisseur, or even if you enjoy attending community events, the Summer Moon Festival has a little bit of something for everyone. So you can get very thorough and zesty details on the return of this festival this summer by going to the website at SueOnline.com. Yes, Mike, I can see the time. I have 2 devices live in front of me. I can see that it's 8:32. Craig is very strategically reaching for his Lotto Max ticket.
We gotta check this out.
Uh-huh.
You know, this is the only chance that people get to watch me win millions of dollars.
That's right. With which you will buy me a house.
Well, depends. Well, let's check it out. Now, you may not hear this because my phone's not working right, but...
Okay. If you win anything, I'll do
go. And, ooh.
Winner, gagnant.
It's a $2 ticket.
Yay.
Yeah, $2.
Yay.
Yeah.
All right, well, good.
There you go. That was nothing.
Fantastic. Okay. Well, let's hit the factoids. Kind of interesting today. Beatles or Twinkie?
Twinkie.
It was like in unison, as you know, in stereo. Okay. So this day, April 6th, 1930, the Twinkie is invented by James A. Dewar. While working for the Continental Baking Company, which later became Hostess, he needed a substitute filling in their strawberry shortcake as strawberries were seasonal. So he substituted banana cream for the strawberry filling and the Twinkie was born. During World War II, bananas were rationed and the filling was switched to vanilla cream. Dewar himself ate 3 a day and lived to the age of 88. The original Twinkies had a stated shelf life of only 26 days. The newer ones are 45 days.
Are they not forever?
Well, I was coming to that. Okay. Stop shanking my factoid. But as we all know, after the zombie apocalypse, the only thing remaining will be cockroaches and Twinkies.
Twinkies.
There you go. All right, now on to the Beatles.
All
April
right.
6, 1967. The first master tape of the Beatles' new album, Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band, was made. The song order on side 1 is different from the final product at this point, the last 5 songs on that side being initially ordered as follows. For the benefit of Mr. Kite, Fixing a Hole, Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds, Getting Better, and She's Leaving Home. The Beatles had specified that there were to be no gaps between songs, which was a unique idea at that time.
Ah,
Yes.
that's interesting.
Yeah,
Okay.
I thought so. That's why I included it.
Yeah.
All right, let's see what's happening here in social media. All right, done. Okay.
There we go. I know who's first today. Wasn't it
Terry Matthews.
Terry Matthews.
Snatched first place away from Steve Childs.
Yeah, good move there, Terry.
So, yeah, way to be competitive, Terry. Get in there. He says, good morning, all. Good morning to you, Terry. Always nice to hear from you. Jim Whitty, good middle of the week. Yes, Jim. Hump day. What day is it? What day is it? Tristan Tremblay. Hello, Tristan.
Hey, Tristan.
Tristan says, good morning, all. Good morning to you, sir. Enjoy your day at school. Terry Matthews, won $20 in the Lotto Max. Atta boy. Yes. Yes. Well, he can buy a whole bunch of other tickets now. It increases your odds, right? All right. So good luck to you, Terry. Enika, good morning, all. Happy hump day. Happy hump day to you, Enika. Tristan, happy middle of the week. Yes, it is the middle of the week, most definitely. Margaret McKay, good morning, all. Good morning to you, Margaret. Always nice to receive your greetings. Steve Childs. Steve Childs. GTTA, HYHAGD, the sun and the tracks of land. Yes, rocking the horns. I'm going to say that you're good Taco Tuesday all, but it's Wednesday, Steve. It's Wednesday. You're not allowed to mess with me on that level. Hope you all have a great day. I hope you have a great day. But get your head in Wednesday because Tuesday's gone.
Yeah, Tuesday's gone. Not come back.
All right. Bradley, good morning. Happy hump day. Happy hump day to you, Brad.
You too.
I hope you have a good day down there doing the good work at the plant. Judy O'Neill, good Wednesday morning. Hope everyone has an awesome day. You too, Judy.
You
I
too,
hope
Judy.
you have an awesome day. Good Wednesday morning. Jim Whitty, while driving yesterday, a car stopped in front of me. The driver got out and dropped to his knees on the road. He looked up and said, "Hey, there's no pot in these holes, man." All right, Jim. Nancy Norman, local artist extraordinaire. She recently sent me a picture of a painting that she did while thinking of the Ukraine. We have a picture of it. Look at what this glorious woman is capable of. Look at that.
Oh, nice.
Isn't that spectacular? That's amazing.
I'll go this way.
Well, whatever. It should eclipse us both because it is fantastic and just a tiny
Nice.
example of
Love
what we
it.
have locally, the local talent.
Yep.
I will be collaborating with Nancy on an interview. She also is planning a fundraiser, for people who struggle with the parking fees at the hospital. So stay tuned for that.
Okay.
But good morning, she says, and good morning to you, Nancy. Linda Gloria Goulet. Love saying that. So regal. Linda Gloria Goulet. Good morning, Heidi and Craig. Everyone, best wishes for a happy hump day. Well,
You
I mean,
too.
we're halfway through, so yeah. Right
Make
away.
sure you have
get
your
me-
umbrella.
That's right. Will you stop it?
Hey, I'm just giving them helpful hints
Yes,
here. It's
yes,
gonna be
yes.
wet.
We've seen the weather advisories. We know there's rain coming. Stop sucking the joy out of the top end of the day.
That's good, Joy, because this rain's going to wash the snow away. Go.
Kimberly, good morning, all. Good morning to you, Kim. Joseph, great interview with Don Gerrie, Mayor of Sault, Michigan. Yes, Colette does a great job, and I loved that he popped in. I think in the past we talked about this. The Twin Saults used to do some collaborative events, so it'd be nice to see that, now that things are opening up again.
Yep.
I liked your idea of the 4th of
Dueling
July. Yeah, like the
fireworks.
dueling fireworks. So Sault, Ontario can be trounced.
Yeah.
Okay, decisively
Maybe.
submerged beneath
Ours
the
has been
wave
getting better
of
over the last couple of
spectacular
years.
pyrotechnics that exist on the other side. Anyway, okay. Rick Sutherland, good morning all. Have a great day. Good morning to you, Rick. You have a great day as well. Tony Mancuso says, happy hump day. Have a great day. Enjoy the rain. Well,
We will,
I mean,
sorta.
rain will come. Oh, Nancy, good morning. Thank you. Thank you, Nancy, for all that you do. She does have a website called Through My Eyes. It is on Facebook, so you can go and check out a lot of her works. Kim, my friend, has given me at least 2 of her
Nice.
of her. It's usually locally inspired. Really, really gifted
Love local
artists.
artwork.
Yeah, for sure.
I'd like to buy it all. If
Yes.
I could,
Well, if you win the Lotto Max,
if we do
you will
next
buy
week,
it all.
yeah. Okay, let's take a look at the 7-day forecast real quick because we're out of time. We have a couple of suns showing up, 14 degrees at the end of the 7-day forecast. That's likely going to happen because we have a high pressure system out to the west, and that's going to pump up some warmer air. But in the meantime, we do have some instability to deal with today, with rain showers today, maybe some flurries overnight, and then some lingering showers for your Thursday. But the rest of the week's looking pretty nice and spring-like, so it's finally here. Okay?
Yes, well, just more joy for you to suck out.
I will at some point.
All right,
Okay, we gotta
anyway,
go.
this is my opportunity to remind you that we are the Sioux's only local news show, so do your part, like, follow, share, help us increase our viewership. If you are a business looking for a stellar sponsorship opportunity, this is your opportunity to put your words in our mouth. So you know what? Reach out to our sales team. Nicole or Amy can work with any budget and tailor a digital marketing plan that will absolutely knock your socks off. And we can provide you with live statistics, I believe, weekly.
We need to get Nicole here and talk about media advertising and that whole
Yeah, you know,
thing.
and I
It's
one
very
thing that always,
complicated.
when I used to have a business and I advertised, what I did find unique about Sioux Online is that it's flat rate. It's not
Yeah.
per click. So
Yeah.
that right there is the bang for your buck.
Yeah.
So anyway, enough about us. Rah, 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 rah. Have a great day. We'll talk to you tomorrow. First Local, supported by Maker North, 3D printing, laser cutting, 3D design, education prototyping, and more. Maker North, whatever it takes.